John Workington here from the Michaels Camera social media team. Today we've got a little surprise for you. It's the Leica Q in titanium. So we're going to open up the box. But before we get totally carried away with this box opening, I want to be completely honest with you. I'm pretty certain this camera's been out of the box before because the Leica rep was here for our big photo show on Saturday. Today is Wednesday. And they did showcase this camera at our Melbourne's photo show. So I'm not 100% certain how well they've put it back in the box, but they're the professionals. They should know what they're doing. So let's zoom out a little bit here and show you this box, and let's get to work. Okay, there we go. Now I've got a couple of ProMaster LED Light Wands here to the side of me, which I'm using to illuminate. It's a little bit different than what I've done before, but let's get this box ready. Now, let's get it into the frame here. The camera's a little bit above my head here, but let's just see how we're going to open it. So it's a beautiful sort of, it's kind of heavy, sort of titanium-ishy gray colored box. And we've got a tab in the front here. Let's get our fingers in here, open up this tab. There we go. Okay, and then we'll lift up the top flap. Oh, there we go. Okay, look at this. Kind of like origami. So let's get this into the center here. And what do we've got? So it looks like opens here. Ah, interesting, interesting, interesting. So box within a box, box within a box. Looks like we've got little magnets here to hold this all together. This is beautifully packaged. So I assume this is the camera in the top, and looks to be. There we go. Okay, so let's just put that aside for just a second here, and we'll see what else we've got. So there's another bottom flap here. I'll just lay this down horizontal, down a little bit like so. And this opens up here, and there's a couple little drawers. Okay, so let's open up the top drawer here. Get this little flap out. Okay. That's a bit of a tight fit. And here, little finger hole there. Ah, paperwork. Okay, there we go. Leica Q in titanium gray. Our notes, both German and English, obviously, here. Let's see if this has got our inspected by the right person here. Now, this is sort of lets us know what we've got here, I guess. Note, in technical terms, the Leica titanium gray is identical to the Leica Q Type 116, except for the color of the casing. Okay, well, that explains that. So what else do we have in here? Here's our 90-day trial Adobe Creative Cloud photography plan. That's good. And let's see what's below that. Here's our digital camera guarantee card. Here's our, oh, the test certificate. These are always nice. This will have a signature in it. Ah, there we go. So it's got the serial numbers here, and it is signed by, I can't really make out his name. Kind of looks like C. Boland or something. But anyway, that's that personal touch that you're always going to get with Leica. What else we got here? And our instructions. And that looks actually quite large here. Let's just pop that out for a sec here. Let's put these over here. Oh yes, I've got quite a book here. There we go. Okay. And beautiful black cover. Nicely done. Folds out. Got our layout with all of our little red spots here and the numbered sections to tell us all the parts of the camera. Very good, very good. And of course, multilingual. Okay, let's put that back away here and get to the next order of business. Put that. And we'll put that back in its drawer here, which is a little bit of a tight fit, as I said. I'll just sit that here for a second. Let's pull out the second one. Okay. Now this one looks like it might have been not quite packaged up correctly. It's bulging a bit. But what do we have? Let's move that out of the way. So we've got some little pouches here with drawstrings on them. This looks like it's the strap. Ah, okay. So this is unique to the titanium model of the Q. So this is sort of a titanium colored rope strap. That's very interesting. Feels nice. It's not very heavy, but it's quite strong. Okay, that's good. Let's put that back away here. Okay. This looks like we've got a charger. Yeah, very standard. Okay, that's good. Like a charger. Put that away. Looks like an Australian power cable for the charger. We'll leave that there. What do we got here? There we go. I bet you that's the battery. Okay, yeah, there's our battery. Odds are this have a charge because I'm sure they were using this camera the other day. Let's open this up a little bit here. Maybe we'll put it in and we'll power it up if we can get that far. I don't want to. Come on here. Careful not to break everything. There we go. Okay. Let's put the battery aside. Put that back in its pouch. And lastly, what's this pouch here? Oh, this doesn't look like it's been opened at all. Okay. Oh. Okay. European power cable and a USB cable. That explains why this thing was kind of bulging. Looks like they've put an extra Australian power cable in here along with the European one. So I suppose if this was brand new and you were opening it up in Europe, you wouldn't have been such a tight fit. Okay, that's good. Let's put that back away here. We'll just put this off to the side. And we'll just put this off to the side for a second. And let's bring that back into the center of our frame. And we've got our battery here. Okay. Now we've got a smaller box to deal with, so let's zoom in a little wee bit here. There we go. That lifts off there. Okay, here's our camera. Now, looks like we've got two items in here. We've got the camera in plastic and, let's get this out here. Metal lens hood. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, there we go. Let's get the camera out. Tight fit, very high quality foam in here. So that's in a bag. Push that off to the side, and there we have it. The Leica Q in titanium gray. That's beautiful. It looks like our lens hood's a little off here. There we go, lens hood. Press-on lens hood. It's got a little bit of a sort of flocking on the inside there so that it'll fit nice and snug. There we go, nice and snug. Okay. So, simple operation here. We've got aperture ring. Looks like we've got a macro mode. 28mm f1.7 if I'm not mistaken. I believe in the titanium model what was yellow print is now red print here, so that's a little bit of a difference. And of course the whole body is in this titanium gray. So here's our shutter speed dial, our control dial here, shutter, on off switch, video mode I assume, LCD display, control wheel control arrows over here and all of our various functions. There's the eyelets for the straps. And yeah, that's good. Okay, well let's open up the battery door here. Okay, there we go. Let's put this battery in. Contacts, if you can see them, are in there. They're on the left, so let's line that up to the left. Pop that in. There we go. Close that. Let's take this off here. Okay, now how do we mount the lens hood? It looks like there's a ring here that has to come off. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so there's a screw-off ring on the front of the lens element. There we go. And I assume our lens hood just screws on. So let's go. There we go. Now I guess you got to start it at a different spot or it's not going to line up right. Here, let's try that again. Don't want to force it. Well, we'll deal with that later. Obviously, depends on where you start the thread. Let's put the ring back on here for the time being then. Let's do a quick test here. I'm pretty certain that this lens cover is going to work with the hood. Yes, and that fits fine. Okay, well that's good to know. Okay, let's power it up. Oh, there we go. No CF card inserted, or sorry, no SD card inserted. Well, that's understandable. Let's figure out where the card slot is and put one in. Probably over here. No, that looks like HDMI and USB. Must be. Is it with the battery? Oh, it's within the battery compartment. Okay, I've got one in my pocket here. Okay, there we go. SD card inserted. There we go. Okay. Not having used this, let's figure out how we can get into the menus and format that card. There we go. Looks like a nice simple menu system. Keep going down. It's just all in one simple line of, well, a continuous, one long page of menu items. There it is. Format. Do you want to format the card? Yes. There we go. Okay, good to go. Perfect. There we go, taking a picture. Hit play. There it is. Now, do we have touchscreen on this? Yes, we can zoom in with touchscreen. That's good. Okay. Now, let's take a look at the operation here. So, we have there's a little switch here on this thumb control, which is going to take us from automatic, because we obviously are in autofocus here. There, we're just proving, oh, that's very fast. Okay, so if we put if we're holding the camera like so, I got to sort of hold it upside down here. We've got our thumb here. We sort of press up on that little control, it looks like, and there we are. Now we're in manual focus. And there we are, manually focusing. Very, very smooth. And I assume we've also got the same here with aperture. We were at f2.8 to start, and there's automatic aperture. And then we just move from A over here, and we are from 1.7 all the way down to f16. Okay, so that's how it works. So we've got aperture right on the lens, and we've got focus. And we move back, and we can get to autofocus again. It just press up, and then that locks, and we're back into autofocus. And it looks like our menu, let's see how does our menu change here when we go from autofocus to manual. Ah, look at that. So as soon as we go into manual focus, it's zoomed in for us. Interesting. Okay. That's easy to focus. Oh, we've got some peaking there as well, if you can see it. Hard to make out. Why don't I, I'll do this onto the box here. There we go. Oh, it's very easy to determine. There we go. Take a shot. Hit play. There we go. And zoom in on that. Tap to zoom. Oh yeah, perfect. In focus. Okay. So there's a good little introduction to the Leica Q in titanium gray. I'll give you a little bit more information on it here from what I understand. We've got a 24 megapixel full frame CMOS sensor. Our lens again is the 28mm Summilux. And our maximum, our widest setting is f1.7. Let's see if you can see that here. There we go. You should be able to see that. And we're in this beautiful titanium gray. Nicely denoted up here, like a Q. And I guess we really, there's not much more to say. This just feels nice in the hand, and it just works exactly as you would expect it. Take another shot. Move a little bit. Put it into autofocus mode here. Let's get back into our autofocus mode. There we are. Oh, that's nice. So it gives us a quick little playback, zoomed in a bit, so we can confirm our focus. Very interesting. Let's try it again on here. Oh, I missed it that time. There we go. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed our little introduction, albeit very, very light on the technical details of the Leica Q in titanium gray. Let me zoom in a little bit here as we end this. There we go. It's a beautiful camera, and you're more than welcome to come visit us at Michael's Camera in the heart of the Melbourne Central Business District. You can compare the Leica Q in both its native black and the new titanium gray, and I expect we'll have stock coming in shortly. They were talking about end of November, and we are basically in about the middle of November right now. So remember, follow us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, join our We Can Help Facebook group, and just keep abreast of everything with Michael's Camera and all the interesting unboxing videos, technical videos, and new product information that we're always bringing to you. Take care, and we'll see you next time.